Okay, here's an update on this exploder. I don't want to film the whole thing. It's a pain in the rear and I just do it in little portions. But anyway, I'm going to have to take the whole dash apart. I think the easiest thing to do, since it was only like about $100 or so, is to replace the harness that got butchered. So I'm going to be doing that, and I've already started stripping it from there and behind the instrument cluster. And I need to be able to get behind all this air conditioner and heater vent stuff. And I've worked on pulling the harness from this side because it stretches all the way to over here from over down there. And most of the things under the dash do connect to it. Just from the center over here, I counted 15 connectors on the picture anyway, the one that I got coming, so I got to get to all those connectors, and that's going to be a royal pain. So I'm definitely not going to film all that. Sorry, guys. So I was pulling the inertia switch off, and check that out. It was cut, and I didn't do it. But I'm betting that's the wires that went to it, because you can tell it's a red and white, and there isn't another red and white in this harness. So here's where I'm at, taking this dash out. And if you want to know what it looks like back there, there you are. I'm not going to pull the entire dash out. I have to take all the stuff out of it. Hopefully I'm not going to have to, but I'm working on getting the harness here out. Guess you can see that. I can't, but over here on this side, I've already got it out. Printed up some instructions to kind of help me along. In case you're having to do this, there is a 13mm bolt right there and a 10mm bolt that goes straight down into that right there. And that's the only bolts up here, and then there's a hidden bolt that comes through right here, and you gain access to that guy by pulling all this apart here where the cowl covers the windshield wiper articulation, and you can see the light through the hole, but that's the hidden bolt that gives a lot of people a hard time getting this out. Thankfully I'd watched the video and already seen a warning about this earlier, so I would have been fighting forever with it, I'm sure. If it had to come all the way out, though, that would work. I mean, but I'm not going all the way out with this thing. There's no way. Hopefully, though, there's some wires that, since in the middle here, I'm not really sure about how I'm going to get them out yet. I haven't even tried. I've just taken this part off here, and that's got all that crap there. Alright, today is April the 11th. I finally got the new harness for this thing. 114.64. Yeah, the old harness. Alright, so I got it all stretched out here. This is kind of the orientation that it's going to be in the Explorer. From the left side, like if you're sitting in the driver's seat, it's going to go behind the gauges and all that. And down there, I'm making a video. Down there to the driver's side foot panel where all this mess goes. And this will come out over here at the right hand side of the dash before you get to center console. This comes out to the steering wheel, up the column and all that, and that's actually the primary reason I bought this mess, is so that these wires here aren't butchered up. And I was having a hard time trying to trace all that crap between these 2 points, because I don't know. I haven't worked on one of them, and I wasn't really sure. I am not sure where these wires exactly go to. I am pretty sure that this comes up. I think that goes to the cigarette lighter. And this comes over at the passenger side. And this is going to connect into the air conditioner controls, and I can't remember what that's for. But one thing I noticed that's not on here is there's no wiring for the radio in it. I'm glad I didn't cut that out. Over here at the far right hand side that goes at the passenger's foot wheel would be the inertia switch, which is cut off of my original harness. And we got some grounds and connector. Alright, here's where the glove box goes. So really inside the exploder, I just am missing this piece right here, but I think I know where I'm going now to get it. And I think I know where that wire is too. So over in here is what I got going on. There's that connector on the right hand side. Here's that one that goes into the air conditioner controls down there. Yeah. There. So just gonna have to fish that thing through there. I'm not even gonna remove the original one. It's been too much of a pain. I spent a couple of days on it, and I decided I wasn't gonna fool with ripping the whole harness out of it. I've been tracking down all the connectors and all that. So there's the wires that come down into the driver's foot well, or however you want to call that. And you can actually see that part of that harness through there, and it comes up and it goes right behind here, all the way over there, under this aluminum piece that holds up the dash, so it makes it hard to pull it out. Like I was saying down here, now I know I'm right. There's the cigarette lighter wire, and this one right here went into the traction control. So then this harness that comes down here is indeed hooked into that. So I may know where most of the stuff is, I guess. I'm just gonna have to go through one by one looking. See, here's one of my original column misses, and I had all these right here to splice in, but we had some of the wires were the same color. See, here's a white and green stripe, and I'm trying to find one of the other common colors. Hey, but there was a couple of colors that matched on here, so it made it impossible just to do a old school trace to this thing. Alright, so I partway got this harness installed, and I can't help myself. Let's see what happens. Hey, look, the security light's not flickering on there. That's wonderful. Okay, here I turned it off. It's just flashing like it usually does. Turning it on, and it's not flashing like crazy. Gotta put the brake on this to start it, but let's try that. No, but it does have to be in park. Okay, well, I'm going to plug my laptop up to it now. Alright, so I got him hooked up here to force scan, and it says here that there's a key stored on here now. That's weird. But what we're going to do is erase and program keys. And, you know, I'm going to have to do that 12-minute wait thing. So, I'll get started with that and see what happens in a minute. At least it was able to actually connect to the PCM this time. Last time I tried this, it just gave me a bunch of crappy errors and wouldn't even try this. So, maybe the computer ain't dead. Let's find out. Well, the light's not flashing like crazy, so not sure why it doesn't want to go with the key. And I'll show you what I did find out. Let me hook up my tickler. Check this out. Got it. Definitely it's got an exhaust leak. We'll giddy up and go now. Maybe. Watch out, get out, David. Oh yeah, it'll move. Stupid me, this key's not going to work with the relay out. There we go. We got that key programmed. I don't know where the other one went to. Oh, there it is, in the floor. And this one. There we go. And we're off. No carpet, no seats. Gonna drive it down to the car wash and spray it out, clean it out really well. That exhaust leak's terrible. It's actually driving straight though. Everything feels a little loose. It did get a little hot yesterday, but I think it just had an airlock. So hopefully it doesn't do that anymore. Hopefully I don't get pulled over. I ain't got no tags on this thing. Anyway, I'll video it coming back and I'll clean up this windshield so I can actually see. Here we go. Anyway, wants to listen to that garbage. way. It's just a windshield. Oh yeah, I don't have any windshield wiper on. So it didn't get hot on the way to the car wash. Water all came rushing up here. I used to live right there. Wonder why the four-wheel highlight's flashing. I think it's trying to keep it from having fun. It's got the automatic four-wheel drive, but the switch ain't in there. There's a ton of water in here where I decided just to bathe it. May need a wheel bearing too, I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's try the overdrive kill button. I don't know if it worked or not, to be honest with you. So I guess that's going to conclude the test drive. I reckon we can safely say it runs and drives like the guy told me when I bought this thing. So far, I got a little bit under 600 bucks into this, so I'm pretty happy. So can my cruise control work? Probably not. No. It's not going to work with all that stuff lit up there and it complaining about it, so. Anyway. So here's what it looks like right now. I got it all cleaned up. Got the carpet out front. Drying. It was sunny, but now it's not. But anyway, I'm going to clean up the panels and the dash to make it look all nice and spiffy. Another good thing is the sunroof didn't actually leak when I took it to the car wash, so that's nice. So, let me get out here where you can actually see the thing a little bit. I also picked up a new battery at Walmart for 70 bucks. The cheapest one. I usually get the $100 or $110 max one, but since this one ain't diesel, I ain't even worried about it. I'm also going to install a row of seats right here. I got a pair I got from another vehicle, so we'll mount those back there so I got enough room for everybody to ride. I'm going to give the van a break. Alright, so let's scan for what DTCs show up on this Exploder.
What you doing?
Pulling errors on from the computer on here. So it's saying I might be able to clear some of it, go ahead and get over some of these or something or other. So let's clear the codes first and then try again. it'll kill the engine. There's a better picture of the screen. I forced it to focus. I got 3 that says chassis, a powertrain. So these are the only 4 fault codes we got. Tell me nothing about them. So at least those aren't major. I probably need to hook the other switches up in here. Maybe some of those faults will clear. But I'm really curious about this thing's really, it's definitely got a miss. Sorry, this video part might be dark, but as of the 5th of May, I've got the Explorer somewhat put together. Not all the nice pieces of trim, but most of it's together. Aw, hey buddy. Oh, and mama. Anyway, I've been driving it around. I need to get some plates for it so I can really drive it legally, but anyway, that Exploder seems like it'll make an alright vehicle. It's got a little bit of a miss that I'm going to diagnose and put that in another video. All along I'm putting this one on the road too. It's almost there. Transmission's up in it. Just gotta finish hooking it up. Thanks for watching my videos, you guys. That means a lot to me. For those of you that are getting some help from this, that's just personally gratifying that I'm helping somebody be self-sufficient, save $1, and learn how to do something for themselves instead of being helpless like a lot of people are in life. And speaking of being helpless in life, make sure that you're not. Check out sharingthetruthinlove.com and check out the article section or the salvation tab, or read the Bible. All these things will help you. But more than anything, read your Bible. Don't pay attention to what I said. Pay attention to what Jesus Christ said. That is the only self-help you'll ever really get in this life, friends. Sorry it's cold out here. It's cold for May.